Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Paranormal News. Tonight's article comes from the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organization, and the headline is Forest Ranger Recklessly Runs Over Sasquatch with Service Truck. It was published March 16th, 2022. After watching RMSO on World Bigfoot Radio podcast, Sean writes RMSO. I have a Sasquatch encounter story from my dad. It was 1969. He was a Mendocino National Forest Service Ranger for 30 years. When we got together, my curiosity got me asking questions about Bigfoot, if he'd ever had an encounter. The man started crying real tears. I couldn't understand why he was so upset. Here we go. He told me about the night he and a coworker were looking for poachers. His partner was driving the vehicle. It was about dusk, on a Forest Service road not traveled by anyone, except hunters and the rangers. He told his partner to slow down, or he was going to hit a deer. Well, within minutes, they hit a something, ran over it, and killed it. It turned out to be a juvenile female Bigfoot. He said to be approximately 12 to 15 years old, estimate age. Not knowing what to do, they took the body to a nearby Forest Service maintained cabin and locked it there to go get his supervisor to ask what to do. When they arrived, the cabin had been broken into and the body was gone. My father cried real tears because he felt that they had killed a preteen female, not an animal. As he was an avid hunter, he gave so much more detail as how this creature looked, and his panic, his sadness, and complete shock as to what was happening. After a follow-up question, the deceased Bigfoot is believed to have been taken by another Sasquatch, because the cabin door was destroyed from the outside. And that is the end of this article. Now, this is kind of a sad one and an interesting one. It's sad that the guy ran over and killed a juvenile Bigfoot. That really sucks. But the interesting part is that they busted the door in to retrieve the body. So here we have other Bigfoot bashing the door in to get the body and carry it out, to take it home, bury it or whatever they do. And that makes me wonder, do they bury the dead? Do they have funerals and rituals like we do to take care of their dead? You would think that they almost would have to, because why else would they go get the body? If they just simply left them to rot, then what would be the purpose of busting through that cabin door and putting yourself at risk to retrieve the body? Doesn't make any sense. So they have to have had some sort of ritual concerning death. And what that makes me think is maybe that's why you never find them. People bring that up a lot when you're talking about Bigfoot, that, well, if Bigfoot actually existed, we'd have found dead Bigfoot in the woods somewhere. Well, if they have a ceremony for their dead and they actually bury them or something along those lines, cremate them, something, who knows what they do. But that could be why you never find that body, because that body's buried. Or maybe it's encased in like a rock cairn like they used to in the old days, or burnt like a Viking funeral type of deal. Who knows? But that could very well be why we never find them in the woods. So let me know down in the comments section what you guys think about this and about what Bigfoot might do with the dead. It's a really interesting topic. And as always, it's up to you to make up your own minds. And I will catch you on the next one. Until I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.